Welcome back. Let's turn our focus now to Russia's invasion of Ukraine. 3 people have been killed, at least 18 others wounded after Russian shelling pounded several Ukrainian regions in the past 24 hours. In Kharkiv, officials said 2 people were killed, at least 1 injured, after about 20 areas in that region came under Russian artillery and mortar fire. The head of the Donetsk region, Vadim Filishkin, said Russian troops fired 19 times at the settlement, leaving 1 person killed. He added that 122 people were evacuated from the front line, including 23 children. That attack also wounded 4 people in the Kherson region, while 6 people were injured in the city of Kramatorsk. 12 high-rise buildings were also damaged. Authorities say Russian forces fired 27 shells at the city of Kherson in the Dnipropetrovsk region. 3 people were wounded in the city of Nikopol. Meanwhile, the Ukrainian Air Force says it downed 13 of 19 drone attacks launched by Russia overnight. It also thwarted a guided missile in the Poltava region of central Ukraine. A statement from the Air Force partly reads, anti-aircraft missile units, mobile firing groups, and electronic warfare assets of the Ukrainian Defense Forces were engaged to repel the air attack, adding that some of the 6 Russian drones that were not intercepted did not reach their targets. The Iranian-made Shahed drones are intercepted in the Kharkiv, Dnipro, Zaporizhzhia, and Donetsk regions. Russian President Vladimir Putin has called Ukraine's withdrawal from Avdiivka an unconditional success. He was speaking at a meeting with Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu in the Kremlin. President Putin said the success of Avdiivka needs to be developed and Russian troops have to push further, well prepared with personnel, weapons, equipment, and ammunition. Russia's army chief, Valery Gerasimov, presented awards to soldiers who participated in the assault on the town of Avdiivka. Avdiivka has been a front line since 2014 when pro-Moscow separatists seized large portions of the Donbas region, including the nearby city of Donetsk. Ukrainian forces had managed to hold the town with only small Russian gains for 2 years until February 17, when they withdrew troops from the area. But the European Union has approved a 13th package of sanctions on Russia, targeting the production of drones this time used by Moscow in Ukraine. According to the EU, around 200 individuals and companies will be listed under this new sanction, making it one of the largest finalized by the bloc. It comes as Russian Defense Minister Sergei Shoigu said Moscow produces thousands of drones a day. He said Russia had made a giant step in making uncrewed aircraft over the past 8 to 9 months. The package was hailed by the bloc's top diplomat Josep Borrell, who said it will see the EU taking more action against entities involved in circumvention, the defense and military sectors. Estonia has arrested the 10 suspects for acting on behalf of a Russian special service in connection to influence operation on its territory. The government officials said Russian and Estonian nations were among those arrested by the Estonian Internal Security Service, which noted that the goal was for the Russian group to spread fear and create tension in Estonian society. Investigators suspect these people were recruited by the Russian Special Service to gather information and perform various actions, like vandalizing the cars of the Interior Minister and several monuments. Some of those arrested were recruited via social media. However, Russia has not responded to any of the claims. 11 Ukrainian children have reunited with their families after being repatriated from Russia. They were returned back following a mediation by Qatar and the United Nations Children's Fund. Ukraine has long said thousands of Ukrainian children have been forcibly sent to Russian-controlled areas since Moscow's invasion. In March last year, the International Criminal Court issued an arrest warrant for President Vladimir Putin and Russian official Maria Lvova-Belova for an alleged scheme to deport Ukrainian children to Russia.